Hi, and welcome to the second video of the vehicle finance unit. This is the cost of operating. And we have two ways to sort of discuss that. First of all, CAA, that's the insurance company, they come out with an amount for every vehicle based on the vehicle year, based on the amount of maintenance that the vehicles have statistically needed. And for a 2018 Ford Focus, they're estimating that it will cost you about 38 cents for every kilometer that you drive that vehicle for. So that includes your gas and your maintenance. That is not including your license and your insurance. So this is just strictly operating. The more you drive, the more you will spend, kind of thing. So we're going to drive this car 15,000 kilometers. And for every kilometer, we need to spend 38 cents. So sometimes they can show this value to you in the question as cents. And of course, we don't want our final answer as cents. So we would want to always make sure that it showed as dollars. So we'll take our 38 cents and multiply every one of the 15,000 kilometers by that 38 cents. So what CAA is estimating, and this is a rough estimate, is that it's going to cost you about $5,700 per year to maintain and, operate this vehicle. So this is your tire wear, this is your oil changes, this is brakes and all of those things. So as well as gas. That's a lot of money. So let's take this new Ford Focus out for a drive. Let's drive to Banff and back. So Banff from Winnipeg is 1,500 kilometers away. Let's assume that gas is a typically usual $1.20 a liter. But your new Ford Focus has got excellent highway efficiency. There's a link on Schoology where you can look up any car. You can look up a family vehicle and see what the liters per 100 kilometers or the fuel efficiency. In the States, they would talk about miles per gallon, but this is the Canadian version, liters per 100 kilometers. So if you want to drive a Ford Focus 100 kilometers, you need to put 6.8 liters of gas in it. That's what it's saying. Of course, our Prius, the example from before, has got about 3 liters per 100 kilometers. And older vehicles would be much higher. So let's drive this guy to Banff. So let's convert first this 6.8 liters per 100 into how many liters per 1 kilometer. So let's take 6.8 and divide it by 100. So you want to do that maybe on your calculator. If you want, you could move the decimal place over 2 places. But we'll need 0.068 liters. That's not very much. This is 68 milliliters. It's about a quarter cup of gas. A quarter cup of gas to drive 1 kilometer. But let's find our total distance. So we're just going to go get a glimpse of the mountains and then come back. So we'll go 1,500 kilometers there, and then we'll come back. So it's a return trip. So how many liters do we actually need in order to make this 3,000 kilometer trip? So 3,000 kilometers, and for every kilometer, I need 0.068 liters of gas for every kilometer. So I'm going to throw that into my calculator. I'm going to need 204 liters of gas. And now this is the point where we get to buy it. So we need the cost of the gas. Of course, the cost of gas is variable. Based on when you do your assignments, you're going to want to use the current cost of gas. But here we'll say that we're going to take 204 liters, and every liter costs $1.20. So 204 times $1.20 should cost us $244.80 in gas, which is really quite good. To be honest, this is quite a good fuel efficiency for a vehicle. So that's really great. Another vehicle that I own, a Ford Focus, that's about a 2008, and my fuel efficiency would be like double this. So basically, it would cost me around $500 in gas to make the same trip because my vehicle is a gas guzzler and it's less fuel efficient. So, in here, now we'll talk about my old Ford Focus. And it's got 11.5 liters per 100 kilometers. So it takes more gas to drive the same distance. But I'm driving that thing back and forth to work every day, 5 times per week. So assuming work is 15 kilometers away and I'm going to do a little bit of running around, how much will I spend in the year on my gas? So first step again is to convert. So let's convert that 11.5 liters per 100 kilometers into how many liters per 1 kilometer. So it's 11.5 divided by 100 to get our decimal value. And then we want to find our total distance. This is looking exactly like the last question. So for me, I'm going 15 kilometers every day. So back and forth every day of the week. Plus, I want to do 50 kilometers worth of errands. So do your Bedmas. Make sure you do all your multiplications first. So 15 times 2 times 5. And then add 50 onto that. So I have 200 kilometers of driving every week. So now let's figure out my liters needed. Same step as Banff question. So I want to drive 200 kilometers. And for every kilometer, I need 0.115 liters. So I need to buy 23 liters of gas per week, which is not bad because I think my current tank is about a 35-liter tank. So this is saying you're close to 1 tank of gas a week, but not quite, which is about accurate for me. And so now I'm going to buy that gas. So same steps, 23 liters. I'll buy it at $1.20 per liter, the current cost of gas. So if I only bought the gas I needed, I'd be spending about $27.60 per week. So now I want to check the annual cost, because that's per week. So we'll just take that $27.60 and times that by 52 and assume I'm going to be driving that every week. So this estimates my gas at $1,435.20 per year. Of course, gas price is not set, and my driving distance is variable. Some weeks I will not have this running around. Some weeks I'm going to have way more. So this is just sort of a ballpark, but at least it gives me an idea about how much I'm going to spend with my typical driving.